guys, what's happening? It's Thanatos here again. I'm back at Star Trek Online. Why? Because I need to get the 60 before the next story arc starts on March 26th. That's why. The arc... Spoilers! The Iconian War begins soon. The Iconians are returning. Granted, we've known that for the past 5 years, but... Hey, note to self, lay off the Dr. Pepper. Anyway, last time I did something. What did I do? I did the thing. What was the thing? Oh, capture the flag. Today we're doing the Dragon's Deceit. Alliance Intelligence, yada yada yada. Okay.
We know there's something going on with the Vaadwaur and the Cartella system. But we haven't been able to get any ships close enough to determine what that is. I think you'll have better luck. The area doesn't have a lot of resources, but there's enough Vaadwaur ship traffic in the area to indicate a major base. But they're guarding it so closely that it could have something to do with their sudden jump in power. Given the aggressive nature of the Vaadwaur, getting close enough to investigate without attracting their attention will be difficult. We've made contact with a Hazari bounty hunter in possession of equipment that should allow you to approach and infiltrate their base.
Okay. Ooh, 13,000 skill points. Yeah, it's been about a week since I last recorded. My parents have been sick, so I've been taking care of them and haven't had time to record. So I've been logging in, doing the crystalline entity and duty officer missions. Got me a level. Yay. Almost. Well, let's begin. Stealth Operational Armor Mark 13. Plasma Disruptor, Physical, and Polaron. Huh, interesting. Oh, that's phaser, not plasma. Okay. Well, let's begin. The Dragon's Deceit. And guys, have you thought about sending maybe a cloaked ship? Granted, the one fatal flaw with cloaking devices is the ship is still physically there. I need to... Fighters out, and it's standby position. But, yeah, the fatal flaw of cloaking devices that they never thought to use. Undiscovered country. How did they find that cloaked ship? They found the exhaust from the impulse engine and they used a torpedo.
Greetings. It is agreeable to work with you again. The Vaadwaur have greatly expanded their reach since Voyager first encountered them. Their military capabilities have developed at a rate that Starfleet Command finds troubling.
Have you considered carpet bombing?
An additional concern is that some leaders of the Vaadwaur supremacy have developed unusual physical characteristics. These individuals exhibit strength and resilience far beyond the norm for their species. The crew of the Deceit has shared their data of your previous encounter with one of the enhanced Vaadwaur with the Alliance. We have used it to devise several modifications to our weapons that may counteract their ability to reflect a portion of energy directed at them. I have provided the specifications to your crew, and they have already made the modifications to your weapons. However, these modifications are untested. It is unclear how much effect they will have.
Okay.
Not yet, but we have found a location that may have the answers we seek. Officially, Cartella is a defunct mining colony. However, intercepted messages indicate that the lower levels of the facility are being used by supremacy leadership for an unknown purpose. Your mission will be to covertly enter the base and gather intelligence on the Vaadwaur. We have made arrangements with Yadren to provide you with equipment you will need to approach the system safely.
Okay. Fighters out. Let's go say hi to the bounty hunter.
Hazari will provide a modified holo emitter that should allow you to approach the planet. Holo technology is unfamiliar to the Vaadwaur.
Still, I'm going combat ready. What do we have here? Vaadwaur.
You don't want to blow this whole deal. Help me with these Vaadwaur.
Yeah, over the week something happened, and major irk I have with Cryptic and Star Trek Online is occasionally it forgets your officer setups for your bridging, for your ships. So you have to sit there and remember what was what, who was where. Goodbye. Call the fighters.
Thanks for the help, but don't expect a discount. I wouldn't have been in that mess if I hadn't been waiting here for you. I picked up this device called a holo-emitter from a big-eared fellow named Quinn. It's programmed to replicate the appearance of a Vaudouar freighter. I don't know the specifics of this technology, but it works and I'm delivering it. That completes my contract.
Why were they attacking you?
It was my own fault. I should have activated it before I entered the system, but hooking it into our power supply was more complicated than Quinn said it would be. Alpha Quadrant tech has too many redundancies. Backups for your backups, and none of it matters because emergency power always fails in an emergency. Good luck. I'll wait here in case you make it back.
Okay.
Voyager will remain here with Yadren. With your permission, I will beam over to your ship in order to coordinate the mission.
Denied. Get your ass over here. Nothing to... Right. Yeah. Bad pun. Very bad pun.
We have arrived at Cartella Prime. Your engineers have installed the holo-emitter, and it is ready to activate at your command. We will need to infiltrate both automated and manual detection measures before we can reach transporter range of the planet.
I have a feeling I'm going
Our
to fail
first
this
task
time.
is to bypass the automated security perimeter.
Nine. 24. So that's that. That.
Excellent. Next, we will be challenged by orbital traffic control. Remember that the Vaudouar are an aggressive species.
Okay. They have really odd looking ships. Did I take my shields offline? Yeah. Honestly, I don't think there are failure controls.
Unidentified vessel. Your transponder may be malfunctioning. Please transmit your ship designation and flight plan.
This one?
What is the nature of your emergency? Regardless of your circumstances, I cannot allow you to dock without proper authorization. Transmit your transponder code. You're cleared for docking, sir.
About time.
This should be sufficient to repair the hollow emitter.
Okay. I'll have to remember that for when I play through my ult.
The tunnels beneath the planet are protected by a subspace scattering field that our transporters cannot penetrate. I have found a safe location at the edge of this field.
Okay. Watch, I'm going in solo.
You are just outside of the Vaadwaur
Yeah.
security perimeter. I have accessed their internal sensors, so I will provide you with tactical assistance throughout your mission. Be wary. There is a Vaadwaur patrol just ahead Be sure that the patrol is in the correct position before you activate the console, or this will fail. Logs at the facility indicate it is in poor repair and has suffered several mechanical mishaps. Use this to your advantage. Acts of sabotage that I am detecting a Vaadwaur patrol ahead. Maintain your position until they pass.
Okay.
That should keep the patrol occupied. I am detecting another group of Vaadwaur ahead. Access the security camera from the console nearby.
Okay. Stealth mission.
If you overload that data tower, the Vaadwaur patrol will investigate. Program the door to seal them in.
Alert. Conduit malfunction on level 2, section Beta. Engineering teams respond immediately.
Thunder.
Excellent. Proceed cautiously.
Ah, there's no one where you can go.
There is a large drop ahead on your right. You will need a grapple gun to cross it.
Okay.
You will need to incapacitate all of the Vaadwaur ahead. Insert the anesthetine gas canister I provided you in the environmental control console and alter the air composition.
Okay.
Alert. Environmental control malfunction on level 2, section Delta 3. Engineering and medical teams, please respond.
There is a large drop ahead. You will have to rappel down.
That's lovely. Okay. Oh, at least they did repelling animations somewhat, right? And trust me, I've been repelling before. Did it when I was in high school. So where I need to go now? This way.
You need to traverse this cavern without the Vaadwaur seeing you and raising the alarm. To do so, you will need to use your grapple gun, as well as take advantage of anything in the environment.
Lovely.
First, you will need to reach the support platform. Shoot a grapple across and then zipline down.
Okay.
Sneak up behind that guard and incapacitate him. advance further through the cave, you will need to disable the proximity sensors. That console should allow you to do so. Zip line to that outcropping.
Okay.
In order to exit this cavern without detection, you will need a distraction. We will need to move the Vodwar guards below and ahead of you, away from the next support structure. The rocks near you are unstable. Try to trigger a collapse. The way is clear for you to grapple to the next support structure. Make your way across the ledges to the outcropping near the next support structure. Grapple to the next support structure.
Thank you for the hands-on walkthrough.
Approach the guard and disable him.
Okay.
There are more guards at the other platform. Use your tricorder to reprogram the anti-personnel turrets near them to attack the Vodwar targets.
So that would be fun.
Attention. Malfunctioning turrets on Level 4, Section Beta 2. Security and engineering teams, report immediately to Level 4.
The walkway is offline. You will need to grapple across the gap. They are aware of your actions. You cannot delay. Sensors are reading something large blocking your route through the cavern. Activate the crane with the nearby controls to move it.
Okay.
Not much further. There is another grapple ahead.
Really? I never would have guessed. Sorry about the lack of commentary. It's just I don't like talking
there should be
over.
a place where you can drop down just ahead of your current position.
Talking when the game's talking.
Now slip quietly out of the cavern before the Vodwar see you.
I missed an optional. Oh well.
I am detecting some unusual signals coming from below this area. You must reach the bottom of the caverns. I recommend you overload a console to create a diversion, and then trap the Vodwar guarding the area in a force field.
Okay. I should have paid attention. Defeat leader. Alright. Prepare for combat.
Intruder alert!
Commander Gallic, please respond.
Oh,
An
fine.
intruder? I'll handle this.
Okay. Ah, great. Even these got fucked up. Do the tango. And you're dead.
Finally! Gallic? You will pay for killing Gallic! What?
Ah, something's not right here. Oh, those buggers.
What was that thing?
Huh. First, I want my loot.
You saved my life. I don't know why, but I am grateful. What was that thing? It crawled out of the commander.
Those were
Was
those
it controlling him?
alien things from, what's it called? Next Gen. That took over Starfleet Command.
Never. It's some kind of parasite, isn't it? What do you know? Do you believe other members of the Vaadwaur are infected by these beasts? Could all of our leaders be contaminated? I know my duty. I cannot allow you to wander freely through our compound, but I can't ignore this either. A temporary truce, then. I will accompany you, and if what you say is true, I must know how many of my people have been taken.
Okay.
I think it went down that passage over there.
Weapons out. And we
It
go
went
for
down
some.
one of the cracks in the rock. We'll have to deactivate that force field to pursue it.
Kina on repel. I still remember those from high school. When you're starting repel, you yell your last name on repel. Then when you get done, you run back, do a jumping jack, while yelling your last name off repel. Kina off repel. Unfortunately,
It
there's no
appears the
jumping jack.
creature has already left the area. I would recommend you scan the area with your tricorder.
But first, we're gonna do that. Ah, a trail we can follow. I still say we
I
should
didn't know
become
these caves were so extensive. Only the highest leadership is allowed down here.
I wonder why. Oh, it looks like we go this way.
How did the Vodwar come into contact with the parasites in the first place? It has been many years since Starfleet encountered them.
Yeah, and the only way to do it was to set phasers to
I
kill.
wonder how many of our leaders have been infected. Surely Gala can't be the only one.
Oh, hey, I see something. Side trip. Oh, hello. I'm hit with a bloody dot. I almost lost. Oh, that's a rare one. Nice.
Based on Starfleet's previous encounters with the parasites, you should be extremely cautious. The creatures show remarkable cunning.
Give me an enemy I can confront face to face. This deception sickens me.
Okay, looks like our next one's
They
straight
are
ahead.
insidious. These creatures nearly ended the Federation. Although we have had our differences with the Vodwar, the Federation do not wish to see any species enslaved.
This area has always been off limits. I expected some kind of hive. But this is just a storage room. I see some of our stasis modules, which means there are soldiers who have not been rewoken. But the rest of this? Is just supplies. There's nothing here that will prove what you claim. Perhaps this infection was limited to just one man.
Doubt it, and great. Road crews outside are moving heavy machinery, so it's gonna get noisy. Nothing I can do about it, folks.
What was that thing?
Wait, did you hear something?
I see you've met my little friends. They want to get to know you better.
What are you? How far has this infestation spread?
You have such a small mind. The joining will help. You will see everything we can be once we are brothers under the skin.
I think not. What was it, Control 4? And repop. Was it Control 5? That's it. Now that I got flank on him. Should go down rather easy.
You think you're bested me? Mere mortals. Pathetic. We will rise again, and you will know our true might.
This ends now. I cannot allow you to spread this infestation.
Oh, he's the hive leader.
Ah!
Oh, fun. Very fun. Control 9. Let's get my regen buff going. Come on. I call bullshit. I had him down. Now he's fucking healed. Okay. Now the fun part. This fucker. That's Metroid. Let's go with the faster weapon. Okay. Let's go get this thing before.
The Vodwar are alerted to your presence.
Not now. I want this ore.
The Vodwar are alerted to your presence. You must leave the facility. But the subspace scattering field is...
Okay.
Find the controls to the subspace scattering field and disable them.
Okay.
Although you have helped the Vodwar people today, do not believe this makes us friends, or even allies. No, I must remain with my people. Perhaps I will discover more of what's really happening here.
Okay. Bye.
Your activities on the surface have alerted the Vodwar to your presence. They are beginning to inspect the starships in orbit.
The information you discovered in the base is troubling. While Starfleet knew the neural parasites found on Earth sent a signal to deep space before they were destroyed, we never knew the destination of that signal. It very well may have been the Delta Quadrant. However, contemplating the ramifications of parasites among the Vodwar ranks must wait. The fleet protecting this planet has been alerted to our presence. It is only a matter of time before this vessel...
Okay.
Unidentified vessel. Your transponder codes are invalid.
There is only a 0.008% chance that this ship will survive a direct confrontation. One last act...
guess that means the holo emitter did its job. But it did work. Contract complete.
Okay.
Excellent work. Now that we know at least some of the Vaadwaur have been taken over by the neural parasites, we can form an appropriate plan of action. The one Vaadwaur who helped you, Commander Eldex, may be of assistance. It was clear that he was not aware of the corruption. With your permission, I will return to Voyager. There is much still to do before we will see the end of the Vaadwaur threat.
Permission granted. I wonder how long I've been recording. Ah, find out in a minute.
Again. Live long and prosper.
Okay. Well, let's check out this new armor I got. Alrighty, let's take a look at this. Alright, hail.
The existence of the neural parasites certainly explains the unusual physical abilities of the Vaadwaur, and perhaps their rapid return to prominence in the sector. You managed to take out 2 of their overseers, but I expect that more of their leadership has been infected. Perhaps this Commander Eldax can persuade more of his people to rebel against the infected Vaadwaur from within. But until then, we'll need to muster our allies and prepare to deal with this threat. We're not just facing the Vaadwaur anymore.
Ah, okay. Well,
Congratulations, Admiral.
thank you, Spock. Yes, that congratulations, Admiral, was Leonard Nimoy. So, yeah, that was Dragon's Deceit. So join me next time when we do alliances. Let's take a look at the
The
loot
data
table.
from your mission against the Vaadwaur shows they're a bigger threat than we ever anticipated. Our forces are stretched thin. The Alpha Quadrant Alliance cannot fight a prolonged conflict in the Delta Quadrant. We must work to form an alliance of species here. Admiral Tuvok and Captain Kim are working on a plan and have requested your assistance.
Okay, well, we'll do that next time. Let's check out this armor. Info. Okay. Well, sweet. So, join us next time when we take on alliances. Till then, I'm Thanatos. Peace out.